Welcome to Messages from Above, Pick a Card readings. This reading is for the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn for December. As you can see, there are 3 cards in front of you. Which card are you being drawn to? If your focus is going to more than one card, then perhaps listen to the messages in that card reading as well, because there could be something in there that will resonate with you. As this is a general reading, they may or may not resonate. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the card readings. Please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Welcome Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn to your pick a card reading. For those of you who picked card number 1, let's have a look and see what the message is on the card for you. Okay, we have Family of Light. Now I wonder whether those of you who picked this card may have felt that you didn't belong in your own family, that you may have felt the odd one out or the black sheep. This card is letting you know that because of the way you felt in your actual blood family, this has made you the person that you are today, in that you are a very loving person, someone who loves unconditionally. This card is letting you know that even though you may not have felt love from your family that you grew up in, this is letting you know that you have always had a family of light around you. You have always had a family in the spirit world who has always loved you and have always protected you. Not only are you a member of a family of light in the spirit world, but this is also telling you that because of your unconditional love, you will actually draw your family of light on the earth plane as well. So because of your vibration and the level of your consciousness and the light that you give out, you will actually attract those like-minded people who will become your family of light on the earth plane. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the message in the book says for this card. So the limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion or community better than they love those on the outside, do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as an extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. While some souls have incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You have taken life to love the many, not just the few. For this life purpose to be anchored, issues in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out in your family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt loved but couldn't live the way your family seemed comfortable to live. Maybe you lost family members through divorce, disease, depression and death, or through addiction or emotional immaturity that left you disconnected from key family members. If your father figure was absent, whilst you must do the emotional healing work to process that pain, understand the purpose of that absence. For your own spiritual connection to remain intact, pure and powerful. If your mother figure was absent, whilst you are advised to do the emotional work to process that pain, understand the purpose of that absence. For you to look beyond your immediate family to find your place and find yourself belonging to and being devoted to the entire human race. This pain was part of how you remained unconditioned by the more typical family bonds. Whilst these bonds are necessary for many souls to experience their life lessons, the difficulty you may have experienced regarding them helped push you to become a child of love. You had to seek family in expansive ways, remaining open as you searched for love rather than feeling satisfied by your immediate tribe and closed to those outside it. You can come through your experience not as a victim of a circumstance but as an empowered soul. Process it, heal, forgive and step into the spiritual blessings gained through your atypical relations with your biological family. Although you are not meant to belong in a traditional way to your family of origin, you shall not be denied the love you need. You are here to help build a human family joined by more than blood or legal union. It will not just be you loving the world, but the world loving you. The power of your heart to give and receive love shall not be wasted. So it is time to gently undo the patterns of attempting to fit in. Instead, trust that you are exactly as you were meant to be. When you do, your magnetism will draw love and friendship from those who vibrate at a similar level of consciousness to you. Leave past hurts and rejection behind. You no longer need them to grow. Be brave. Pray to connect to your family of light, not only in spirit but also here on earth. Let them in. Know that you belong here in spirit and in body to be loved, held, touched, listened to and accepted just as you are. Now there is an invocation for this card and I will put that in the description box below. Okay, let's have a look and see what another message for you is. So, message please for card 1. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Card 1 please for December. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So they will be sending signs, so you know, if you see feathers or butterflies or dragonflies or any kind of symbols, synchronicities, are messages from the spirit world to let you know that they're around you, that they love you, they're trying to contact you. This goes very well with the family of light, letting you know that you are loved and that you are surrounded by the spirit world who are loving, who are protecting you and who are guiding you for your highest good. So let's have a look. And so the card comes forth now because you may be thinking of someone you're missing. So this serves as validation that he or she is still with you. When a loved one passes and leaves this physical world, the familiar methods of ordinary communication get interrupted for a time until a new form of communication is established. Spirit people are trying to get your attention through special signs and symbols. This is their new way of connecting with you. Trust that it's really your loved one's presence you're feeling. Acknowledge when they visit you in your dreams or when they send a specific scent that reminds you of them. Another way for them to let you know they're around is blinking lights, TV sets turning on and off, shiny pennies and cents suddenly appearing, or even cell phones ringing with their name being displayed. These are just some of the many signs and symbols, so put a loving thought out to them and let them know you're ready to receive more and that they've got your attention. Be thankful for these signs and symbols. Cherish and hold them close to your heart, for they truly are hellos from heaven. Okay, let's have a look and see what the final message for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn for card 1 for December. Let's have a look. Final message, please. Sensuality. Your 5 physical senses are always turned on. They are the avenues through which you experience pleasure in your body. Consciously use your hands, look at beautiful scenes, slowly taste your favourite foods, adorn your body with natural aromas that balance your mood, and listen to sounds that raise your vibration. Live sensually. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading. Welcome Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn to card number 2. So for those of you who pick card number 2, we have initiation by water. Okay, I wonder whether those of you who were drawn to this card have been on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. This card is letting you know that you are actually on the next step of your spiritual path. With the water, with this initiation by water, it's coming in to wash away all the negative emotions, all the restrictions that you have put on yourself, and to allow them to wash away, to let go of them, to heal them, so that you can open up and be a spiritual channel for the universe. So it's a very powerful card. It's allowing more light to come in to you so that you can shine out to the rest of humanity. You by the more light you shine out, you will help raise the consciousness of the universe, of the planet. But for that to happen, we need to get rid of all the baggage that you're hanging on to make way for this new path along your spiritual journey. Okay, so let's have a look. So the message in the book for this card is: your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being open to a world of which you may only have dreamed, such is its beauty, grace, and love. Situations have been arising in your world that evoke emotional reactions and challenge your opinions and beliefs. You may not feel in control. You may feel like your world, your own emotions, have become like a stormy sea in which you are tossed about, and you are doing your best not to drown in the chaos. Yet you are not to fear it. It is a stirring that which has been held within, so it can be released. The storm will pass, and the waters of your emotions shall become more serene. You could compare the process to a glass of water with muddy sediment at the bottom. The water appears clear as the mud is left to lie, yet once that water gets stirred up, the mud rises. Then it can be filtered out and the water will be clearer than ever before. The turbulence was a step that led to greater clarity. The waters in the glass are comparable to your emotional waters, and the fixed opinions, beliefs or long-held emotional patterns based on unresolved past pain are the sediment at the bottom of the glass. Hold the glass up to the light. Can the light shine through the sediment? No, but it can be seen through the clear water. Remove the sediment and the water will be clear enough to allow light to shine through without obstruction or distortion. The light is the lighted spirit of higher truths, unconditional love, of peace, wisdom and joy. You know that you are meant to be a channel for the truths of the spirit. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring the process of filtering out whatever would obstruct the clear flow of higher consciousness through your being. Perhaps tired of emotional swings, you have suppressed your behaviours and... let me reread that. Perhaps tired of emotional swings, you have suppressed your emotions and believe you feel nothing. Yet you are acting out unwanted behaviours or suffering from apparently random physical accidents or maladies, which is your subconscious way of expressing your hidden feelings. If this is the case, you are encouraged to be kind to yourself, to give yourself time to reflect upon your true feelings. Releasing emotional blockages doesn't have to be a drawn-out process. It is often the resistance and fear of the feelings within that is more difficult than expressing the actual feeling underneath that resistance and finally letting it go. Whatever pain you are feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You are encouraged to accept and process your feelings, especially those that do not make much sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get help from a healer, therapist, counsellor or mentor, they will support you and help you resolve your part of the process more swiftly. Know that even though it challenges you at times, this is a good thing that is taking place, necessary for you to more fully receive the divine connection for which you yearn. There is an invocation for this card and I will put that in the description box below. Okay, let's do another card for you. So another message please for card number 2. What is a card that goes with this message please? Oops. Okay, another message please. Ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So that can also be being ungrounded could be because also you are feeling on an emotional roller coaster. So by centering yourself and grounding yourself, that will help you to deal with the rising of all the mixed emotions. Get out into nature, go to the beach, do a meditation, listen to some soothing music. All these are ways that you can actually ground yourself and center yourself. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got here. So Spirit has carefully selected this card for a reason. It's now vital for you to ground yourself in order to clear your head and stop the racing, frenetic, chaotic thoughts that are sending you in a million different directions. It's time to take a firm step back so you can think clearly again and achieve your full potential. You need to reconnect with the divine source, but to do so, you have to ground and center yourself. Spend some time in the peace and tranquility of nature, whether that's in the countryside or at the beach, so you can be with yourself. Walk barefoot on Mother Earth where you can, or dig your hands deep into her soil by gardening. Take time to meditate, breathe, and absorb the healing qualities of stillness and serenity. By grounding yourself, you're also aligning with your highest soul purpose, and yet you're still keeping both feet firmly on the ground. Okay, so let's pull a final card. Final message, please, for card number 2. Okay, our final message, please. Wellness. The reservoir of wellness inside of you needs daily care. Close your eyes and tune into your whole wise being. Open yourself to conscious, limitless healing and connect with others who can bring naturally good health into your life. You deserve to be luminously well. Again, that's being reiterated with these other cards, that clearing the blockages and the emotional baggage that you're hanging on to could be affecting obviously your daily life. You need to clear all that, and by clearing that you can ground yourself and center yourself. Again, by doing that will bring you into a state of wellness. Okay, so those cards go really well together. You need to start looking after yourself and listening to your body and being grounded and centered. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 3. Let's have a look and see what the message is for you on this card. Okay, so you have past life activation. Okay, so our souls reincarnate many times, and each lifetime our soul is incarnated, we learn different things. We learn special gifts or learn different karmic lessons, which the soul files away to be accessed in future incarnations. Perhaps in this lifetime we can see that there is a doorway opening here, and the past memories or gifts are wanting to come through for you. It could be that there is a particular gift, ability or memory that you need to access in this life incarnation, as you may be going through a situation where this gift or ability or memory is needed. Maybe in a past life this gift, ability or memory was unable to be accessed fully, whereas in this incarnation you have reached a soul level where you may be able to master the gift or the ability, which will help you further your soul journey in this lifetime. Let's have a look and see the message in the book for this card. You have talents within that have been developed through many varied life experiences. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them consciously, helping you evolve and grow into the loving being that you are today. Your desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual power to assist the divine plan unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by the spiritual worlds in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and the greater good. Your soul has a history of lifetimes through which it has learned to be wise and developed certain talents. You have learned lessons and acquired skills and abilities. Sometimes these were mastered through very challenging circumstances. You might feel you are obtaining mastery in certain areas again this lifetime, again through challenging circumstances. The soul can certainly develop through joy, love and happiness, but often it is through an experience of conquering a challenge that the real gems are won for the crown of the soul. The oracle of past life activation comes to you when a power you developed in a past life that would be useful for you to access in your current lifetime. Perhaps this talent or ability will become the seed of a spiritual vocation for you, a skill that expands your career or brings you personal joy. The ability that surfaces from the depths of your soul will be whatever is of greatest benefit to you now. Sometimes, whilst a treasure is emerging from the depths of your being into consciousness, it will be coated in the pain of the past. You might notice the outer coating first, the pain of abandonment, rejection, ridicule, or shaming that perhaps resulted in the suppression or denial of that soul gift in your past life. This may be the reason you have not incarnated with it fully awakened and at your immediate disposal. You have to allow it to rise up to you, and you need to dig a little to crack open the coating of the wound and free the treasure that temporarily became trapped in the pain. When you release the pain, you free the treasure once locked within it. Perhaps your gift was challenging to a community in a past life, whereas now it would be more readily accepted because that community has matured spiritually over time. Or perhaps you have matured and now will value your gift and be open to divine guidance to show you how to use it for the greatest good this lifetime. The gift you are reviving is worthwhile. As you cleanse the memories, beliefs or programs that once caused you to subconsciously protect yourself by hiding your talent, you will grow strong enough to process the pain and stand in the truth of your reclaimed gifts. If you have been considering a new line of work, feeling you'd like to explore or express different talents, or have the urge to develop an interest and transform it into a vocation, you are very likely already feeling the stirrings of that past life activation now taking place for you. Trust the changes you feel. A part of your divine inheritance is being restored to you. There is an invocation for this card, and I will leave that in the description box below. Okay, another card please. A message for card number 3. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn for December please. Another message. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. Not only do we have the support on the earth plane, but we also have support from the spirit world and from the universe, and we get signs all the time to let us know that we are loved and that we are supported. So we just need to be aware of signs where we can see that is actually happening for us. So we bring you this card because we understand how much support you're in need of at this precise time. Take a good look around you and ask yourself, Are the people in my life supporting me and encouraging me to learn and grow? Every relationship is about giving and receiving. There should always be an even exchange of energy, one of give and take. If you're feeling drained, it's a clear indication that you're not in alignment with someone or even a group. Surround yourself with those who will help you be all that you can be. Everyone needs support. We're here for you, encouraging you to reach out and find like-minded souls, a support group or an awareness class to share your goals, aspirations and spiritual experiences. By doing so, others will learn from you at the same time. Find the support you need and you will see how your soul will soar. Okay, so just have a final message, please. For card number 3, final message that goes with this reading, please. Final message for this reading, please. Breathe. Your breath is your sacred life force in motion. A deep breath relaxes your whole body, brings you into a state of presence and nourishes you deeply from within. Pay gentle attention to your breath. Fill your belly and your lungs, then slowly breathe it all out. Repeat indefinitely. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading.